In today's video, I'm going to be doing another reading a comments video.
The whole video is black and white. I love black and white videos.
Because I found another decent one and I am very excited to do this. So without further more to say, like, comment, and subscribe. Become part of the Krazy conspiracy team and turn on your bell post notifications so that you'll be notified every time I drop a video. But without further more to say, let's get right into this. And make sure, if you haven't, to follow my vlogging channel at Krazy Storms. Go ahead and do that right now. Support. Before I get started, I just messed it up. Ugh, life.
Okay.
So it's a comment by Mr. Westwood. Thank you for commenting because I love your comment as well. So anyways, let's just jump right into this. Thank you. And I just want to say that he was reacting to Patrick Khalil's comment. So keep that in mind when he's explaining. He is talking to Patrick Khalil. So yeah. Thank you. Because what people fail to realize is Aaliyah didn't sell her soul, which is why Mary J. Blige went on 106 in Park and said that Aaliyah was spiritually murdered. And you know what? I try to tell people this all the time too. Aaliyah did not sell her soul. I think that they were bringing it to her attention, but she definitely did not sell her soul. I don't know what makes people think that. Aaliyah was not dark. She was getting into dark things. I think she was considering it maybe. Or maybe telling us what, you know, was coming her way. I don't know. But I definitely don't think she sold her soul. You can definitely tell when people do that. I feel like she was calling out to them, but when she found out what it was about, she did not want parts in it. She said no. But when you call them and you turn them down, they will get angry. And yeah, so they ended up murdering her. Unfortunately, I think they got some of her people together to do that because she didn't want to go with the agenda the elites wanted her to do. Beyonce was picked up by default, not because she was more talented or more creative. That is so true. I feel like they only went with Beyonce because she was willing to get the agenda out there and she was willing to do whatever it took to impress them. Aaliyah was not about to do that and it really killed them inside. But because she was eager to sell her soul for the next level of fame and money, Diane and R. Kelly fought hard for Hype Williams, Freemason, to direct the Rock the Boat video. Now, why would Diane still be talking to R. Kelly at the time of Aaliyah's death, after he tried to get her blackballed, marry her to keep her from being able to testify against him for the teenage pregnancy, and abused her mentally and physically? It's because Aaliyah's parents sold her to R. Kelly to get her in Hollywood, but at that age she was in, she couldn't agree to sell her soul. But when But when the Aaliyah album was being prepared, they wanted her to sell her soul. And you know what? Let me stop there. Because I feel like they wanted Aaliyah to sell her soul, even around 1 in a Million. But I feel like during AJ Number to Number and 1 in a Million, they let her get away with it because she was a kid/teenager. So, preteen/teenager. So they were probably just like, we're going to wait until she's old enough to really grasp what we really want her to do. And that's when they really came full force at her when she was an adult. And it makes sense. But when the Aaliyah album was being prepared, they wanted her soul and she told them no. So they used her handlers and those around her to set her up. Mind you, the Rock the Boat video wasn't even supposed to be finished because they were trying to drown her in Miami. But it failed, so they took her to the Bahamas. who are these people? You guys need to come in my Instagram and talk to me ASAP. What is his name? Mr. Westwood and Patrick Khalil. Please come talk to me in my Instagram, because you know what? I was telling my sister, I feel like they were going to try to drown her. I also feel like they were going to kill her on a motorcycle, because she would always say that she's scared of motorbikes. And I'm just like, why was she making a point to say that? Like, all the time she'd be like, I'm so scared of motorbikes. But then you have them putting her on a motorbike in her music video. Like, why would you do that? She is scared of that. Then she said she was scared of water, ocean water, not pool water, ocean water. And then they put her in the middle of the ocean to film on a boat. Weird. And then they put her in a pool and they make her swim so deep when there's so much pressure underwater. Like, why would you put her under the water? And then she had to hold her breath. I believe that they were trying to kill her multiple ways. And just for you to say that they were trying to drown her, I absolutely agree with that. I think they tried many ways and they could not succeed in this at all. And they were filming during those scenes. You can see her doing her music video, her last music video. And in the Bahamas, when she was getting ready to leave, I don't know if there's footage or not, but from what I can see, there isn't, because it's not on the internet. They couldn't film her getting on the plane. They didn't film her getting on the plane. And I feel like the plane was the only thing they could kill her in, because they know that she would get on it, it would look like an accident, and boom. But she already was saying these things. And then she said, she kind of said it too late. It came out a little too late. She was already gone. But she said that she was scared of planes. Well, her brother said it, and her boyfriend, Damon. So I'm just like, they put her on her worst fears. Or they make her go head and head with her worst fears. What a coincidence. This is so true. Like, you guys are onto something too. I 100% agree. Please tell me more. You can put it under my YouTube. I don't care. I'll read it. But I'm really feeling this comment. Like, I really agree. Anyways, they were going to try to drown her in Miami, but it failed. So they took her to the Bahamas. They never really intended that video to be completed in the beginning, but if you watch it, it clearly shows how it was a ritual. Rihanna is Beyonce's karma. Beyonce has been mocking Aaliyah for years, playing with airplanes. My sister was talking about this. Yes, playing with airplanes, referencing airplanes. Go listen to her XO song, and then look up what they said happened to Aaliyah's plane. Rihanna has the global impact. Beyonce wishes she had nobody outside of the Beehive. The Beehive is checking for Beyonce's music, but every time Rihanna is interviewed or even just spotted out, they ask about her new music. She's a billionaire on her own, not with her husband, and I say this all the time. The only reason why Beyonce is probably considered a billionaire is because she's with Jay-Z. Jay-Z's the billionaire, not Beyonce. If Beyonce loved Jay-Z, she would be cool, she would be wealthy, healthy, whatever. But she would not be a billionaire alone. Rihanna is a billionaire alone, you know? And I tell my sister this, I feel like if it wasn't for Jay-Z being featured on her music, she wouldn't have made it as big. He was helping her a lot, I feel. And I don't even think Beyonce writes her own music, which is the sad part. I mean, Aaliyah didn't either, but Beyonce would always take credit for it. So that's what makes it even worse. She's a billionaire on her own, not with her husband. Rihanna is creative with originality, moreover than Beyonce, who has been getting sued for every album she's put out since B-Day. Beyonce is smoky mirror industry puppet, and they will use her until they don't need her anymore. Nobody gets out of that business unscathed. Okay, yeah, no. Like, what did he say? Beyonce was getting sued a lot. Like, she took a lot of people's stuff. Like, I was literally shocked. Like, every time she would put out an album, she stole this family's music, or this girl's beat, this girl's dance. Like, wow, Beyonce, or like even the whole song. And I'm just like, even what was her name? Etta James. She was alive, and Beyonce, they got Beyonce to sing Etta James' song at a awards, and they couldn't even get the original singer, which was Etta James. I think that's her name. And Etta James, I heard, was not too happy about that at all, I don't think. And I'm just like, yeah, she was definitely getting sued for a lot of things. Like her countdown video, she got in trouble for that because she took a girl's whole choreography. And I'm just like, wow, Beyonce, you know, when she was making her hands go back on her head, and I'm just like, do you have any creativity of your own? Like, why are you taking people's music or music back in the day? And I know Aaliyah did the same thing, but she would make it known that she liked the Isley Brothers, you know? She made it big to say that. Like, she literally dedicated her Agent Number to Number album to the Isley Brothers. So she let us know that. But Beyonce was just taking it like it was her credit. Like, even some writers of her music had to come out and say they wrote her music. I think it was Usher. He wrote one of her songs, and he came out and said, I wrote that. And I'm just like, she didn't write that? Oh my goodness. Like, yeah, no. But you guys have some really good comments. That's just all I have to say. Like, shout out to those two that I just read, because in my other video, if you haven't seen it, go see it. But those were really good comments. If you guys have any more comments, I don't care who it is, let me know. I will definitely, if it's worthy, I will put it into a video, and I will definitely shout you out, get your story across, because some of you guys know what it is and what it ain't. So I definitely agree with 90% of you guys, and the other percent, no. But I definitely agree with these two guys, or girls, women, men. But I definitely believe everything. That's all I really can say, because this is very shocking. Like, they literally said what I have in my head. Like, wow. I definitely think that there was some weird act going on with Aaliyah. They chose Beyonce over Aaliyah. People even think Aaliyah said, but you wanted Beyonce in her Rock the Boat video backwards. And if you just watch the, you know what, I'm gonna do a video on Rock the Boat. So just subscribe so that you'll know when I post that video, because I really want to get into Aaliyah's music videos and give my explanation on them. And then if you guys have your explanation on her videos, please come to me on Instagram. Let me know, because some comments get lost. I almost lost these. I would have been so sad. But especially that first one in the other video, I would have been really sad if I lost that and couldn't find it again. But some of them disappear. So if you don't want them disappearing, or if I don't get to your comment, just know I either don't see it, it disappeared, or those two things basically. So if you really want me to really see it, go to my Instagram at aaliyahblkndwhite, and I will definitely get back to you, most certainly. And I am gonna start posting on Instagram just random pictures of me. So if you want to see more of me, go to my Instagram and subscribe, and let me know that this video sent you over there, because yeah. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, because I definitely did, and the other one. And I will see you guys in my next video. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, bye.
Do you remember that one night when we fell in love? What we had felt so right, 'cause